or excuse me, the sharing size apples from Mrs. Prindables. And it starts with a Granny Smith apple, dunked in caramel, and the caramel is used as glue.
Oh, a glorious glue.
To hold all those toppings on, and the toppings are globbed on. I know that's a scary culinary term. They glob the toppings on. Now, there are two flavors. One is the pecan sandy. This is Lori Shore.
That's the first one I cut, yeah.
She's not a flavor of the apple. She is our Mrs. Prindables representative now for 12 years, is it?
12, gosh, I'm at 13 by now.
Almost 13.
Oh,
all right, now this is, and I have this written down so I don't get it wrong. This is triple chocolate chips and chocolate candy coated sunflower seeds.
Exactly, so those shapes, those colorful shapes that look like mini Christmas tree lights, those are the candy chocolate coated sunflower seeds with our triple chocolate white milk and dark chocolate chips. So that's been transformed. All of these flavors super elevated, really special. And the pecan sandies flavor, those yummy cookies, you see the cookie pieces right here, and that was the first flavor that I cut into. Mini sugar cookies, premium roasted pecans, sugar crystals in that golden colors. It's crunchy and delicious. And then, like you said, the glorious glue, that legendary caramel.
Now, caramel is made in small batches in copper kettles. And then these are gifted in these beautiful little red and green striped Christmas boxes or holiday boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 6 of these boxes, 3 of the red, 3 of the green. And each of the bags the apples will come bagged.
Yes.
And if you want a little comparison between the two, do we have the comparison?
This is the comparison right
you
here.
have it.
This is the individual, yeah.
This is the individual size, which we normally do.
And we love them.
This is the sharing size that you're getting tonight.
So that's what makes it so special, David. It is the larger size for starters. It's these new flavors with really elevated ingredients. We went all out. When we say we're a gourmet caramel apple company, we mean it here. And then we have like the boxes that we said that went with it as well, and then that great price.
Now, as mentioned, we had this on earlier today. Between that presentation and this one, how many are gone now for the day? Over 1,400. We have 11.18 and 12.9. Nice. Now, which of our ship weeks is getting 11.18? Only 1,400 remain. Is this pecan sandy?
Oh goodness, let me get to work here. What am I doing?
I have some right here.
You've got jump. Do you like pecan sandies cookies?
I love pecan sandies. Or pecan sandies. We call them pecan sandies.
I'm optimistic. I am. I gotta tell you.
So good.
Isn't that incredible?
So good.
And so unique, right?
The apple makes it fresh. And then all the coatings make it pecan sandy.
There you go. So good.
Yummy, yummy.
Wanted to give you a sense, too, of what you're giving. I mean, you're getting 6 of these individually wrapped apples. This is what you're getting. You're getting 3 of this flavor. Remember the triple chocolate with those sunflower seeds. This is one of those apples cut up. So when you give this, you're going to get the boxes. They're going to come flat. You're going to put the apples in the boxes.
Oh, they come in bags.
They come in bags. You'll slide them right in. On the back, it has a to and a from there that you get to write that person's name on it, and then this is what you're really treating them to. That's that splurge. You're spoiling people that you really care about. There's enough for them to share, and if you don't even want these to leave the house, let's say you're planning gifts aren't necessary, or maybe just 3 gifts are necessary. This is what you have left. 3 sharing size apples.
They're so lovely. And Lori and the good folks at Mrs. Prindables are very kind to send me samples. But more than I can eat, right?
Yes, yes.
So I give them to my next door neighbor who has many children. So Beth and Rob have kids. And she texted me, she said, the most unexpected thing happened. She said, when my kids all wanted to share an apple after dinner, cell phones got put away, video game controllers got put away. She said, and we actually talked and ate apples. And then the next night, they said, Mom, can we have another apple for dessert tonight? She says, as long as the cell phones and the video games go away. This is lovely because you're not going to see the tops of your kids' heads. They're going to tell you. Mom had a rule growing up when we were at the dinner table. Tell me something you learned today.
Yes, yes. Did she actually get answers from you guys?
Oh, yeah, because we weren't allowed to have, if the phone rang during dinner, it went unanswered.
We
didn't watch television.
Good for her.
Dinner time was family time, right?
Yeah.
And that was the time we reconnected as a family. So it was important to be around the dinner table and talk.
Yes.
And Mom didn't just ask, she insisted on it.
I love that. Oh, I love that. And you know what? We're really talking, this could apply to pretty much everything we're talking about during your show, and that is opportunities and excuses to enjoy the things that are important in life. And usually that's be the people that are important in our lives.
Absolutely. And you don't see those people maybe until Christmas time.
Yeah.
And so when you've got all those special people in your life at your home, treat them to something extra special like these apples. Now we're choosing either the week of 11/18 or 12/9. There is, and 12/9 is more popular. Now, if people want these to last through Christmas and beyond, 12/9 is the best shipping.
Exactly.
Yes?
So that November ship date is the one you want when they'll arrive in time for Thanksgiving. So this could be like place markers on your Thanksgiving table. This can be something you enjoy with your family as you're getting out the Christmas decorations, or you can be the first people to give out gifts to your teachers and your bus drivers by getting that earlier ship date. The one in December is the one you want that will stay fresh in the fridge
There it is.
through, not only through Christmas, but through the end of the month, actually.
And this is the sunflower seed?
Triple chocolate. It's our most popular flavor, but for the first time we're adding chocolate candy coated sunflower seeds.
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
I've had sunflower seeds all my life. I don't taste the sunflower seeds, I taste the chocolate.
The chocolate part, just the
And
sunflower.
then it's crunchy.
Then it brings you that crunch and a little bit of that balance to the flavor.
Really,
Isn't that
really good.
nice? I'm so glad you love it.
Please don't wait. I know a lot of you are saying, wait, sunflower seeds, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't taste
just
the
a little
sunflower
bit.
seeds, you just taste the crunch.
The crunch.
You get the crunch and then you get the chocolate.
Beautiful, again, special opportunity. And David did such a great job at really letting folks know we're jumping up in size from our individual size. The vast majority of the time you're going to see me on QVC talking about Mrs. Prindables apples. It's going to be this size. Today, it's the sharing size. It's a big step up. Today, something else is super unique. You're getting gift boxes. We try to give those to you in all of our assortments, but really when it comes down to our apples, very few apple assortments come with boxes. In this case, you get 3 of each of these designs, a total of 6 boxes. So these are great standalone gifts when they arrive to your door. And then finally, you know, we're all about that gourmet caramel apple. We have ingredients that really prove that. I mean, every one of these elements, from the premium roasted pecans, the sugar cookie pieces, those candy and chocolate coated sunflower seeds.
Pecan sandies.
Come on.
All right, Chelsea, did you want some apple?
Oh, please, Chelsea, what would you, the sandies,
you wanna try the
triple
sandies?
chocolate?
I do want to try those
Let
sandies.
me cut this fresh for you.
Oh, thank you,
Make
thank
sure
you.
you start with, like that
Now,
end with those sugar cookies.
1,200 of our apples sets have been ordered. And
That's
11/18, only 1,200 remain in 11/18, and more, a little more than the 12/9. What do you think of pecan sandy?
So
Crazy.
good. If you've never tried Mrs. Prindables, that crunchy deliciousness of that Granny Smith with that caramel and then all those crunchy toppings, it really is so
Thank you so
delicious.
much.
I
We
mean,
love
my whole
hearing that.
family gets together maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
As a whole group,
Right.
right? Christmas is one of those times. So if you are hosting this year and you've got relatives that are coming in,
Right.
or maybe you're not going to see relatives this year and you want to use Bill to Ship to, you can do that
Yes.
as well. But it's really special to send them something a little out of the ordinary.
I love that
Yes.
idea. Straight from our Mrs. Prindables kitchen.
Well, and that's what the foodie fam was saying on the live chat. They were saying how much they love Build to Ship to from Mrs. Prindables because it's such a lovely gift that people really enjoy.
Thank you so much. I love it. And the ease of that. I mean, I think all of us have family in different parts of the country.
All over the
So we
place,
know
yeah.
what it's like to have to go out and figure out how to package things and then get them to the post office and
Yeah.
all that. Let us do it. And let us take advantage of our freshness. Like we've said, we don't dunk these apples until right before they ship to you. And David does such a great job reminding us, you're just reserving your apples.
Right.
We work with specially selected orchards that actually go into the apple season with acres allocated to Mrs. Prindables.
Do you know that your apples haven't even been dunked yet?
Yeah, they haven't been picked yet.
They haven't been
They're
been
not
picked.
ripe enough to pick.
Not much less dunked.
Naked on the tree.
They're naked on the tree.
have
You know what the
nothing
difference
on.
between naked and naked is?
What?
Naked means you have no clothes on. Naked means you have no clothes on and you're up to something. So this is important to know that difference. But it's important to get your apples now because everybody is loving Mrs. Prindables, and we have 12/9, very, very popular because people want these to last all the way through Christmas.
I love that idea.
Now, what's the best way to store these?
in the fridge? They'll stay fresh up to 3 weeks. Something I don't actually mention very often is just at room temperature, they'll stay fresh for about 2 weeks.
And the boxes come flat. So you can
Flat.
save these for gifting.
Yes.
You can use the boxes for other gifts. Carrie, did you want some apples, darling?
Oh, please come, Carrie.
Carrie.
Which flavor would you like?
I want to try the
Our-
pecan sandy.
Our dinner guest is
I
here.
can't wait.
Let's treat her
Thank
to
you
some
so
apples.
much.
So this is one of my childhood favorite desserts.
Is
Like,
it?
Oh, a caramel apple, and then the fact that it's Granny Smith.
Yes.
And then it's got all the toppings globbed on.
Tons
Not
of
just
toppings.
placed.
They're
Globbed.
globbed on.
What do you?
It's like an adult candy apple.
yeah, isn't it?
Like a fancy candy apple.
It's like, it's like you have no clothes on and you're up to something. Yeah. I mean, come on now. This is really, really fantastic. Don't miss out on this. We're talking about 2 ship weeks, 11/18, 12/9, no auto delivery on this.
Oh, I need this for my neighbors, and then everyone who has kids, they can cut them up and sit around.
It's definitely
fantastic.
School
sharing,
bus drivers, mail delivery people, piano teachers, coaches, everybody.
And I like the fact that you said that they can share it with others. I mean, this truly is a sharing size. This is our bigger sharing size, and if you give it to that coach, he or she can share it with his family.
And let's not forget about our first responders and our emergency room workers, because the last time you were in the emergency room, you were probably there for a very specific reason. It was very stressful, right? Wouldn't it be nice to walk into the emergency room on a day when there is no emergency?
Yes.
Except that you have apples, you have all the nurses and the doctors and the attendants and the orderlies that took such good care of you and your
They
family.
love that.
This is, and don't forget about your firefighters, police officers, paramedics, all those first responders that
that
are
idea.
so very, our unsung heroes, right?
Absolutely.
This is all very, very important. What was that, Carrie? I'm sorry? Fewer than 1,000 in 11/18. 12/9 is more popular. No auto delivery, and this price only good until the end of the day or until the item sells out, whichever comes first.
It is.
Thank you for trying it. I love being able to
So
kind of show it off. Thank you so
It's like
much.
childhood
And
come to
Chelsea,
life.
you're going to show us something.
That's
I understand.
right. We're just
I don't know what,
meandering.
but we're going to find out together.
It's going to be a surprise, David Venable. Carrie Lachlan,
Yes.
you're